What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Buffalo Sabres franchise mode, and we are in round number 2, preparing to take on the big bad Boston Bruins. But before we do, you all remember I put in Sam Bennett on the fourth line, and I can't do that. He cost us a very vital game and a very winnable game. He cost us. I am not putting him in this series unless I really have to, and that means at least two more injuries for me to want to bring him in on forward. So what I did instead was I called up the rookie Joakim Kemmel to be the fourth line right winger. Okay. Kemmel, as you guys know, we brought him up for a short little stint just to test him in the NHL. He put up 0 points. It was a -4. Not the greatest. Not the greatest at all. We sent him back down into the AHL. Played 4 games in their playoffs. Put up 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist, and was a +1. So I'm not saying this guy is going to work out perfectly, but I would like to give him a shot in our playoffs, try to give him that exposure, especially as that depth defenseman, and since he does fit this fourth line pretty well as well, and because I am trying to teach Sam Bennett a lesson, and he's pretty much off of the roster. Another thing you guys might notice on this screen is Justin Schultz is scratched. That's correct as well. We're going with these lines. I put in Henry Yokoharu over him. All right, so we got Darlene Miller, Chloe with Lindholm, and then Brandon McNabb with Henry Yokoharu. All right, so that'll be a fun matchup. Kale Chloe, though, having himself a pretty good playoffs. He's captain clutch when it comes to playoff goals so far. See if he'll be able to keep that up. As far as special teams changes, we did change up our power play a little bit. I put Joakim Kemmel, who doesn't fit. He doesn't fit the bias. He doesn't fit the strategy. But I put him in anyways because of that 1T ability. Extremely powerful and accurate on one-timers. Greatly increases the ability of one time less than ideal passes. I would love for him to be that like left wing slot on our power play. We still got a +1 here. We still got a +1 on our second one. I'm perfectly fine with it. It's enough. Our other teammates can make up for it. We got 2 playmakers surrounding him. Another sniper on the other side with Jacob Perrault. Down there on the second line, we got Victor Olofsson and Nathan MacKinnon both set up on their 1T sides for Connor Bedard. So, and Connor Bedard's a sniper himself. Maybe we swap. No, because then there'd be 3 snipers up there. Oh, McKinnon's the playmaker. But McKinnon knows how to play winger. It's the only thing. Maybe on the power play, we do let McKinnon run center to feed everyone so he can run all around. Yeah, we'll let McKinnon run center with Bedard and Olofsson. And then we'll keep those the same. We have Lindholm in there. Kemmel does fit our PK, though, so he's a good PKer for us, even though he doesn't have the greatest defensive stats. Supposedly, he's a good defensive D player, so I'm going to actually put him on the second line one, just because of those defensive stats, even though Jack Quinn really isn't that much better. So, I mean, fuck it, Kemmel. We'll put you up there, whatever. We'll see how the PK works. So let's jump on in to round number 2 against Boston. Oh, that's right. Let's see. Is there any injuries for Boston? Pasternak fractured his jaw and is unable to play until May 13th. All right, so May 13th for Pasta. So that's a big loss. And that's the entire... Well, he could come back for game number 7, but Pasternak for Boston going to miss pretty much all of round number 2 against us. We got to take advantage of that, boys. We got to take advantage of that, all right? So taking a look, first line: Brad Marchand with Jake Studniak and Taylor Hall. They got Evgeny Dadonov with Oscar Sundqvist and Jake DeBrusk. Edward Belmar with Trent Frederick. Craig Smith with Martin Furk, Charlie Coyle, and Justin Braun as a forward. What the fuck? Defensively, they got Matt Grzelcyk with Charlie McAvoy, Brandon Carlo with Mike Riley, Jacob Zaboral with Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Okay. They do have Patrice Bergeron here, so I'm going to guess Patrice Bergeron is in, and Justin Braun's not there. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so they probably have Patrice Bergeron in. Justin Braun's definitely not there. Goaltending, they got Linus Ullmark and then Jeremy Swayman as the backup goaltender. So, I don't know. I think Boston is a winnable opponent. All right, I don't want to sleep on them. There's nothing that really sticks out. They got a few stars just like us, but the rest of their depth, I mean, it might just be handpicked guys that they really like, and they could be a scheme fit. It's exactly what Boston could be doing, because that's kind of similar to our structure. We got some star players, and then we're kind of handpicking a few guys for scheme fits, and that's helped them grow. But anyways, we're having home ice advantage, so we're going to have back-to-back home games to start this one. Let's see how it's going to work. So game number 1 or round number 2, and Craig Smith going to open up with a quick goal against Jonathan Quick. Power play for Buffalo. Nothing comes out of it. Connor Bedard going to score the first goal for Buffalo here in round number 2 against Ullmark. 7 minutes into the period. Final 5 minutes of the first. Buffalo up in the shot clock. Nathan MacKinnon now putting one by Ullmark, giving Buffalo a 2-1 goal lead at the end of 1. So our second line's coming in nice, and they got their stupid fucking Craig Smith. But shots are 15-9 in favor of Buffalo going into the second. Boston opens up the shot, power play, and a power play goal by Josh Anderson. All right, it must have been a major because the power play kept going on after that. But Buffalo's up 3-1 with 5 minutes remaining in the second period. 2-1, and that's it. Score is 3-1 thanks to a power play goal by Josh Anderson. And the third period now underway. Is Boston going to bounce back? Is Buffalo going to extend the lead? What's going to happen? Connor Bedard scoring his second goal of today against Ullmark. Power play to Buffalo. Brad Marchand going to score a shorthanded goal. But it's a little too late as the final 2 minutes tick away. And Buffalo walks away with a 4-2 win over the Boston Bruins. Now we got to bounce back quick. against them. Hampus Lindholm's now fully healed. He played through an injury. He helped us win Game 7 against Toronto, and now he's helping us beat Boston. There we go. That's why we need Hampus Lindholm. That's why we don't get rid of him. All right, so again, 2 games in 2 days. We're a little fatigued, but so is Boston. Let's work through it. We're at home. We got to sleep in our nice, comfy beds. They had to sleep in hotel rooms. Come on. 3 minutes left in the first. Colin Miller going to open it up for Buffalo, as now we have a 1-0 lead. I accidentally hit the X button. My apologies. Power play to Buffalo, no good, but then Victor Olofsson scores shortly after. 5-on-3 power play to Boston. We successfully kill that one off. 7 minutes remaining in the second. Come on, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Final minute. Boom. Awesome. So we're up 2-0 at the end of 2. We're absolutely obliterating Boston on the shot clock as well, 27-13. Olofsson scored for us here in the second following a power play. Colin Miller scoring late in the first to get us that momentum, though. So going into the third, we're up by 2. We're kind of running this game. We just killed off a power play, but then Jake DeBrusk scores on quick power play to Boston again. We kill that off. Brandon McNabb going to score on Olmark, extending the lead to 2 once again. There we go. Final 3 minutes. Power play to Buffalo, killed off. And we are now up 2-0 in the series against Boston following the line changes. Let's fucking go. All right, UPL available to come back into the lineup. Okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. We're going to send down Anton Khudobin. Thank you for your service as our backup. You will get a ring if we win the Stanley Cup. All right. Jonathan Quick, you are going to remain the starting goaltender, starting netminder for this playoff series. All right. Unless you lose 2 games in a row, Luukkonen is not going in. We're giving the reins to Andreas Bork, to Jonathan Quick. Andreas Bork is now also coming back to the lineups, so we gotta send down a forward. And it's going to be Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett is getting sent down. We do not want him. All right, so Sam Bennett off the roster following his dumb mistake. Yeah, people aren't happy we got rid of him, but you gotta make sure everyone understands. All right, so let's see. I do like Bork but this lineup is kind of working. Kemmel 2 games -1. Kemmel's still not putting up any points. I mean, Bork really didn't do anything either. So we'll leave Bork out. Lines are winning. We're winning games. Don't mess with the lines when you're winning. You mess with them when you're losing. Oh, shit. Oh, I think UPL is going to be in. Yup. And Bergeron scores immediately on UPL. Fuck. I did not mean to do that. Trevor Van Riemsdyk now scores on UPL. Yep, we're going to have to put Quick back in the net for game number. Yeah, I fucked up. All right, so period number 1, and because I accidentally put in the wrong goaltender, he gets lit the fuck up. Who would have thought that starting the wrong goaltender would cause such a bad thing? So we're down 3-0, trying to battle back here. Halfway through the second, Buffalo not putting anything on the board. Power play killed off by Boston. So Boston at home is a tough opponent, and it looks like they're trying to rally around them. Ooh, Hinostroza going to score on Olmark to end the second period. So we're now only down by 2. Not that bad. We could battle back here in Boston. But this is a rowdy crowd, and this is a tough arena to battle on the road in, or try to win games in. I started the wrong goaltender. That's my fault. I'll pay for that later. All right, so let's see. Power play to Buffalo. We're not going to be able to score. Final 5 minutes. Nothing happened. So I just want to real quick. Okay, so UPL was in the whole time. He had a tough first period. I did not mean for him to go in. And he's not going to. Settings. I did not mean for him to go in. We're turning auto-rotate goaltenders off. Where is it? Auto-rotate goaltenders off. And we want to make Jonathan Quick the starting goaltender. All right, we start. We'll just say we try to give him a shot, and it just didn't work. UPL, you're getting out. Quick was a little tired. We wanted to give him a rest game because we were up 2-1. You know, because he's a little old. That's what we were doing. That's the reason UPL started that game. Quick needed a little rid of a rest game because of his older body. Right? He had a little bit too much fatigue. All right, he's back in the net, though. Game number 4. This is to take a 3-1 series lead. Come on, Buffalo. Let's not squander our 2-game lead. All right, do not squander it. Final 2 minutes of play. Drake Coglia scoring on Olmark. That fourth line, man. Everyone but Kemmel is doing something, but that's fine because Bork didn't do nothing either. Victor Olofsson scoring on Olmark now. 2-0 Buffalo. Power play. Josh Anderson scoring another power play goal. Power play to Buffalo. Jacob Perrault now scoring. Buffalo up 4-0. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. Josh Anderson again with 11 seconds left. 5-0 Buffalo going into the third period. Power play again to Buffalo. This one's killed off. Holy shit. Power play to Buffalo again. Killed off again. Boston, I don't know what happened, but you shit the bed this game. You guys shit the fucking bed. Losing 5-1 in game number 4. Before having to head back on the road into Buffalo. And how about Josh Anderson on this third line, by the way? Just before we enter, Josh Anderson on this third line, I know a lot of his goals have been from power play, but this third line has been an absolute phenomenal line for us. All right, we made the right choice getting rid of Nino Niederreiter. Rasmus Asplund, you're doing your fucking job here on the third line. Get them assists. You move the puck to Anderson and Olofsson. You get the job done. I love it. Even our fourth line's doing something. Kemmel, 2 assists now. Kemmel, he's got his first points. Not his first NHL goal, but he's got his first fucking points. Are they power play points? Not power play points. How many of Anderson's points are power play points? 5. Wow, half of them. 4 power play goals. Yeah. Anderson's deadly on that power play from the point, I guess. Damn. All right. So let's jump on in here. In Buffalo, game 6. Looking to close it out, Buffalo. We're looking to close it out. Power play, 5-on-3 power play for Buffalo, and Patrice Bergeron going to score a shorthanded goal, but that's okay. Connor Bedard scores shortly after. Power play to Buffalo again. That one is killed off. Power play to Boston. Buffalo able to kill that one off. And the final minute of play, Jake Studniak able to score with 18 seconds left in the first. A little bit of a fluky goal. Shake it off quick. It's fine. Shots are even, 12 apiece. And the start of the second period is upon us. All right, we're currently down by a goal, now by 2 goals. Patrice Bergeron scoring, but it's fine. Look, Hinostroza scoring all the way on the fourth line. If our fourth line can score on these guys, everyone should be scoring. Mike Riley scoring on Jonathan Quick. 4-2 lead to Boston now. Come on, 3 minutes left in the second. We need one more. Buffalo. No, Merzlik is going to score on Quick. So third period, down by 3. Power play to Buffalo. That one's killed off. Klo going to score on Olmark. Power play to Boston. That one's killed off. Down by 2. Victor Olofsson scores. Now Buffalo's down by 1. Final 10 minutes. Power play to Boston. Killed off. And it's the final 5 minutes. Can Buffalo bounce back? Will they complete the comeback? Down by 3 goals. Will they get 3 unanswered? Only time will tell. Bergeron winning the face-off to Carlo. Carlo dumps it into the zone, goes behind the net. Lindholm picking it up. Hampus Lindholm pinned down in the corner, following not being able to find anyone for a breakout pass. Bergeron out front, intercepted by Middlestat, who passes to Perrault. Perrault. Toe drag, shot, rebound opportunity, but Galchenyuk couldn't get a stick on it. Clough dumps it on the boards. Middlestat up to Perrault. Perrault down to Middlestat. Middlestat down in the corner, battling for it. Carlo up to Bergeron. 2 minutes remaining. Bergeron to Carlo. Carlo getting pressured. Bergeron with it. Perrault. Come on, Jacob. Jacob Perrault goes around the net. He's looking for somebody. He finds Middlestat across the ice. He stops, stutter steps, and he gets hit, losing it to Jake DeBrusk. There's a minute left. Jake DeBrusk skates in. Shot. Good keep away. McKinnon, Dahlin to Better. Better gets around, saucing it, and oh, Grizzly. Good keep, man. Good keep. Clough getting Dahlin. They're pulling their goaltender. Dahlin to Clough. Clough across to Kemmel. Kemmel to Quinn. Quinn stepping up. Shot. That one's too high. 30 seconds left. Come on, we got to battle for that puck. Grizzly. Quinn out front. McKinnon. 1T save. Miller up to Better. McKinnon shot blocked. Carlo to Smith. We got to step up. Chase him. 16 seconds. He dumps it around the boards. 10 seconds. Miller moving up. Anderson over to Coglia. Off the boards. Oh, and it hit a Boston Bruin and hits McAvoy off the bench. Empty net goal. It's okay. Mistakes happen, shit happens, unfortunate bounces happen. You guys showed that you guys are ready to battle. You battled through adversity, you brought it back within one. I'm proud of you guys, all right? Just do not choke this series away. That's what's important. We cannot lose to Boston. Gotta win this series, all right? We need to win this series. Let's go. Get better in the next one. All right, guys. So an unfortunate loss to Boston. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, you guys battled hard in the third. We're looking to play our game, all right? Make Boston play our game. We might be heading in to the Boston, into Boston. Boston's going to feel like home. All right? It's going to feel like home when we shove 5 goals down their throats again. Come on. Let's go. Buffalo. Come on. Power play. Early power play goal potentially. Nope. Halfway through the first. Power play to Boston. They're not going to score either. Come on. 2 minutes left in the first. Trevor Van Riemsdyk is going to open the goal scoring on Jonathan Quick. Fuck, so Boston having a 1-goal lead. Colin Miller. Wow, it's really from center ice. What the fuck? Craig Smith, though, going to score for Boston. Then Taylor Hall now going to score for Boston. Boston up by 2. Are we going to be able to answer back? Cut that lead in half down to 1, Buffalo. 2-1. We are not. Shit. All right. Third period. Come on, Buffalo. Power play to Boston. Power play to Buffalo. Killed off. 12 minutes. Halfway through the third. Is Buffalo going to bounce back, get some kind of answer? It doesn't look like it, and we're going to game number 7. Okay. This is where things are going to kind of get interesting for me. So, power plays isn't working anymore, Kemmel. I mean, you're getting points down here. You are. Cogley is a -3, which I don't appreciate. So it's our first line, really, that's fucking it up. Okay, Kale's not doing too hot either. And Kale's doing better than either of you. But maybe we do McNabb up there instead. Yokoharu. Yokoharu's a plus player, so Yokoharu's doing good. He's a +2, but let's move McNabb up to that top 4 pairing with Lindholm instead. Keep Klo down in his minor league role. Don't want to overuse him. That might be our issue on defense right now. Potentially. Alright, so game 7 at home. No major changes. No one taken out of the lineup. Power play to Boston. We killed that one off. Alright, here we go. Power play to Buffalo. That one's killed off as well. 7 minutes in left. And Brad Marchand's going to score the first goal of game number 7. And it's going to be on a power play. Motherfucker. Is it thanks to Coglia? Yep. And it's thanks to Drake fucking Coglia. God damn it, man. I was just thinking about taking him out for Bork, too. Come on, Buffalo. We are getting shut the fuck out at the end of the series. Power play to Buffalo. Come on, long power play. They scored a short-handed goal, Buffalo, before you guys are able to score a goal. And they get a third one with Bergeron. Are you serious, Buffalo? Anybody. McKinnon, Bedard, Galchenyuk, Middlestat, Perrault, fucking Dahlin. Anybody home, Buffalo. Anybody at all? No, sir. No one's home. We get shut out and lose in round number 2 for the 3rd year in a row. Well, let's go see who the Stanley Cup champion is. So far in the playoffs, so it looks like we could lose to the Stanley Cup champion again. Boston Bruins versus the San Jose Sharks advance it another day. And congratulations to the San Jose Sharks on winning the Stanley Cup. New contract offer. Well, Spectre, we decided that you are an integral part of our organization, decided to offer you $2.504 million a year for the next 4 years. I know other teams will also be looking. Okay. So let's view our offers. I'm really just going to stay in Buffalo. Yeah, so we're going to stay in Buffalo. San Jose wins the Stanley Cup. Congratulations, San Jose again. Let's go through the awards. All right, Stanley Cup, San Jose Sharks, President's Trophy, Florida Panthers, 2nd year in a row. San Jose's first year first year since we simulated winning the Clarence S. Campbell, and Prince of Wales obviously went to Boston Bruins. Individual awards, Art Ross, Connor McDavid. Hart Memorial went to Nathan McKinnon. James Norris went to Aaron Ekblad for the 3rd year in a row. Lady Bing went to Nathan McKinnon. Wow. Wow. Calder Memorial went to Shane Wright. Conn Smythe went to Thomas Tatar. Vesna went to Carter Hart. William M. Jennings went to Carter Hart. Bill Masterton went to Brandon Carlo. Jack Adams went to the LA Kings coach. Frank J. Selke went to Ryan O'Reilly. Ted Lindsay went to Nathan McKinnon. Maurice Richard went to Alexander Ovechkin. And that is it for the award. So Nathan McKinnon taking a lot of hardware home this season, as we'll be looking to build around the core that we have right now for year number 4. And we're still looking for our first cup. But I think with the core that we have,